just too much curb on the inside. This is Piff Puff. So this is X now, Piff Puff, and you're coming down the hill into Compass. Yeah, it was. Changed his mind midway round, and I'm afraid that's always going to be the case. Okay, so back to green flag racing. Safety car is safely in the pit lane. Raffaele Marcello leads the man we ride with, Philipp Eng, through the green flag. Julian Adler, Lauren Heinrich, third and fourth in their Porsches. Charles Weerts in the red and white WRT BMW in fifth.
An immediate change. No, Philipp Eng just hands on from Julian Adler, trying to pick out whether it was Porsche or BMW headlights. But again, as we've seen from this car, with Kevin Estre trying to get past Dries van Tor at the restart, this time around it's going to be another BMW shortly this pass. Something flapping just on the front left of bonnet of the Porsche in third place.
I wondered actually whether it was the gloved hand of Julian Adler, like, get out of the way, for goodness sake.
Is Mattia Caroli, and we've got probably
on the
two
Kemmel
cars
Straight.
involved.
That is halfway up the Kemmel Straight, and coming through the shot there with the pink top of the...
Well, it might be in the cars within the top 10, because we saw the car in 7th place.
998.
Okay, Neil Verhagen and Charles Weerts have come together. I thought
5th and 6th.
So the field coming up to the top of the straight. This is Marcello leading in, and one car going off to the one side of the track and then coming back across. That would be the BMW, Neil Verhagen's car, slamming across and leaving absolutely nowhere to go there for the Audi in behind. This is on board with Charles Weerts, car 32. Well, he's been given a thump up the rear, so he's completely innocent in all of that. But then that horrific moment, you're sitting facing sideways on, and then fortunately for him going off the side of the track, so out of the way of all the other cars behind.
That wasn't Verhagen going side to side, that was Weerts.
That was Weerts,
got turned around.
Yeah, Weerts went to the right and then across to the left.
Spat across.
So Nick Iannone up to La Source, being followed in there by Luca Engstler, Augusto Farfus, Lorenzo Ferrari and Lawrence Van Tor, EMA. It looks like he was the one making a move going up into La Source as well. As Jeffrey Schmidt running the Sky Tempesta Racing McLaren, getting very, very close to the 188, another McLaren as well, and that's the one that's been doing so well through the course of this race.
Oh, dives down the inside. Yeah, that's the 188, the bronze class leader, as was.
Before the pit stops, we had Mattia Drudi pulling clear, hand over fist. After the pit stops, nearly 21 seconds is the gap between first and second. Everyone else is trading in tenths of a second, but now Nicky Tim, and he didn't do a bad job in the first stage, the early stage of the race, is into that second place Audi, car number 17, that's run so strongly for Shearer Sport PHX. Let's see what he can do, but Dennis Marshall settling down very nicely in the number 40 Audi, in the lead of the race for the Orange One Trésor team.
This is the lead battle, Dennis Marshall versus Nicky Tim, 0.3 of a second last time when they came over the timing line. Is there going to be a dive at the inside? Yes, there is. He pulls out, he has a look. Dennis Marshall has had an error at the chicane in the past, and he goes in deep, and Nicky Tim is crawling all over the back of him then. Now he tries to get a better run out of the corner. He's almost level as they cross the stripe. On the inside line, Dennis Marshall. On the outside line, he's Nicky Tim. That is the end of lap 341, and a new race leader. Through goes Nicky Tim then. He was 5,000ths back at the line. He's ahead at turn 1. Change for the lead. Audi number 17 is back through. Nicky Tim now should build that advantage. There, side by side for third down to La Source. Porsche on Porsche. 92 is Estre. Heinrich is in 96. They're going to go toe-to-toe down the hill. There are back markers ahead. Kevin Estre's car needs to grow in width, but Laurin Heinrich gets up alongside him as they dive down the hill, and through he goes. Laurin Heinrich gets one over on Kevin Estre. You don't say that very often.
Engstler, Feller and Lauer. That's your top three. Ricardo Feller is very close indeed to Luca Engstler.
But they're so evenly matched coming up the hill into Blanchimont. Forget about trying to make a move up the outside or the inside, and his best chance will come when they come up to the braking zone. But it's easy. Oh, and again runs wide. Well, that'll be noted. Little Berry is side by side. He's taken the lead. Whether that... Oh, no, he hasn't taken the lead.
Not yet,
yes,
he hasn't.
Has.
No, not yet,
no,
he hasn't.
Yes, he has.
Oh, he got there in the end.
Now, let's have a look at number 99. This is the Silver Cup Audi, having drama down at the bus stop. It's all locked up. Now, is that a puncture causing that to tip over on one side, or has it had a breakage? The car spins. It's a puncture, all right. There's the tyre off the rim.
Right, this is for position. We've got Lucas Auer, the talented young German, talented young Austrian, I should say, even in the Mercedes, and he is being hustled here by Augusto Farfus and Gilles Magnus. Can the Almanar Mercedes hold on from Augusto Farfus? Lucas Auer, who of course not that many years ago was testing a Force India Grand Prix car. They're going to catch the Grove Porsche at exactly the wrong moment for the Almanar Mercedes. Can the BMW out-drag it and sprint to the braking zone and come around the outside of the chicane? Farfus goes for it, absolutely perfect, but watch for Gilles Magnus. Magnus is going to get past the Almanar Mercedes as well and might just get the throttle application to get past the WRT BMW in the same breath. Hanging on the inside, wait for it in the braking zone. Is that going to be enough for Farfus to hang on? Here comes the Rover BMW to lap them all. Please don't hit us. The Porsches are at pretty much stalemate in 5th and 6th position. Into the pits has gone the Mercedes, so he's decided, right, we're going to leapfrog them. Well, Kelvin van der Linde is no longer in the 17th Scherer. It's Nicky Tim. Here we go. And there is Marcello at full pelt going up towards Irouge through Radillon with Nicky Tim, the man on the scene. This is going to be exciting as there goes Marcello. Out comes Nicky Tim right in front of him, but Marcello is already on the gas. So surely the Acadis Mercedes is just going to sweep past, no issues at all. Marcello gets in front. That's critical.
Audi, so I suspect they're going to be
looks
comfortable.
Looks like a slam dunk to me here.
Absolutely. They're rolling. That's going to go all the way up to the top of the source, and these two cars have actually overtaken. It's a no-brainer. The 88 Mercedes and the 17 Audi have absolutely mullered the 40 Audi with that strategy.
No question at all. They're going to blast past up the hill. The Mercedes gets into 2nd position net. The Scherer Audi gets into 3rd position net. The Tracer Attento Audi, unfortunately, they've just been completely hampered by that strategy call.
Right, there goes the Audi. Accelerates away.
But there we are. There's the Mercedes.
Yeah. So this is for 2nd place. The Audi is ahead, but it's not yet up to speed. It will come out of the pit lane now, and it's going to lose the position. Gounon goes back ahead then. The Mercedes clears the Audi once more. Jules Gounon covers off a dive from Nicky Tim going into La Source. They were held up in traffic, but this is Nicky Tim's best chance yet of getting 2nd place with just 43 minutes to go. And there with 001 on the Lumirang, saying position number 1 for number 98. Philippe Eng looking for win number 3 in the 24 hours of Spa.
Oh, come on, Kevin.
That's for position, because up the inside, Estra gets ahead of Tim and he runs wide and he's in the gravel and he's off the road and Nicky Tim goes back through. Kevin Est, 1 up and 1 back. That was for 3rd place. It worked briefly. Kevin Est threw everything at it and then threw it off. We said it before, but getting to the end of any 24-hour race, whether you win it or not, just getting to the end is a massive achievement. And so it is going to be another win for Philippe Eng, his 3rd Spa 24-hour success, a 2nd in the event for Rover Racing, a 25th for BMW. Checkered flag at the ready for CrowdStrike. 24 hours of Spa won by Rover Racing BMW for Nick Yellerly, Marco Wittmann and Philippe Eng across the line. They win at the end of the 2023 edition of the race. The checkered flag is waved. The BMW team celebrates 537 laps done in 24 hours, 1 minute and 15 seconds. The heroes of the race then are Philippe Eng, Marco Wittmann and Nick Yellerly. They win the CrowdStrike 24 Hours of Spa. They win round 3 of Intercontinental GT Challenge powered by Pirelli. They win round 3 of Fanatec GT World Challenge Europe Endurance Cup powered by AWS. 2nd, Raffaele Marciello, Timo Bogoslawski and Jules Gounon, ahead of Luca Engschler, Calvin van der Linde and Nicky Tim. 4th, Julian Andlauer, Laurens van Thorn, Kevin Estre, ahead of Thomas Preining, Lauren Heinrich and Dennis Olsen. And 6th, Augusto Farfus, Maxime Martin and Valentino Rossi. 10th, your Gold Cup winners, where we had Sam DeHaan, Tom Gamble, Charlie Fagg and Dean McDonald. The winning bronze, Matteo Cairoli, Janus Fitcher, Tim Heinemann and Alex Au. The winning silvers, Clement Schmidt, Benji Highties and Glenn Van Berlo. And the winning Pro-Am, 22nd overall, Martin Conrad, Adam Osika, Nick Katzberg and Chaz Mostert, the 4th driver of that car. Philippe Eng, Marco Wittmann and Nick Yellerly, winners for Rover Racing of the 2023 CrowdStrike 24 Hours of Spa. The celebrations are underway. Philippe Eng, Marco Wittmann, Nick Yellerly for Rover Racing win the CrowdStrike 24 Hours of Spa.